Today when we exchange data, we're either texting someone a message, we're sitting down at our desktop or a notebook computer and typing off a message to someone, or we could be on our tablet using our stylus and sending the information off that way. And a lot of us will take our camera and we'll take a picture of a document and we'll take that image, we'll attach it as a file, send it off in a text message or an email message to someone and exchange the information that way. Or we could be just on the cell phone exchanging information by talking to someone in the old-fashioned way, talking to someone face-to-face in person and giving them the information that way, maybe writing it down on a piece of paper and handing it to them. We could be even using sign language. But there's a better way to exchange that data using what's called e-tags or QR codes. And all you really need is a smartphone with a camera or a tablet with a camera and one of the free apps out there that read e-tags or QR codes. Some of the information that you can easily and efficiently exchange include contact information, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram links, website URLs, links to YouTube videos, geolocations, even plain text. So let's see how it works. This is what's called an e-tag or QR code. Now it's really just a box with lines and dots in it, and to the naked eye it doesn't mean anything. But when you take a smartphone with a camera or a tablet and you scan this, some really neat things can happen. You can exchange information, contact information, geolocations, links to a Facebook page. You can also use it to direct somebody over to a promotional video. So there's a lot of neat things you can do with this, and we'll show you in a little bit how easy it is to create one yourself and use. So let's look at some of the products you might find this on. Again, you go in the supermarket, you're going to see this on a lot of the boxes and that you bring home in the food and some of the other supplies that you may have for the house. It can direct you to the site to talk a little bit more about the product. There may be a promotion, recipe. So you'll see some nice, neat uses for that in the supermarket. You also get some mailers probably at home. In this particular one, you can join this membership by scanning, so that can be very convenient. You'll even see some of the contractors use it. This happens to be a home improvement company. And when you scan this, you go to their site and they have pictures of the work that they do, and you can sign up for a free estimate. So that's pretty neat. That works well. And then here you've got a couple mouse straps, believe it or not. And a company that actually makes these mouse straps, they've got a QR code on the back. It's kind of small, so you might have a little bit of trouble reading it, but the cameras are really good on the phone, so you probably could pick that up. Now remember, that's different than what you have over here. This is the barcode, okay? And you scan that, it really is not going to do anything for you. That's what's used when you check out and you pay for that product. So there's some examples. We're going to actually take a look at one here. This happens to be a company called Ride2W, and what they do is they design motorcycle training videos, and they've got their business card here, very simple, and they've got a QR code on there or an e-tag. So let's take our smartphone, and this phone here has a folder in it with a bunch of free apps in it, different scanner apps that you can download. And again, this happens to be an Apple phone, but there are scanners out there for the Blackberries, for the Android phones, Windows phones, and again, they're all free. And going out to our site, GoEtag.com, you can get those links to those free apps very easily. So let's start up QR Reader, and what we're going to do is we got that camera going, and let's just place that camera right over. That's how fast and sensitive it is. So it looks like they've got a YouTube video here that they want us to play. So let's see what happens here. So we're going to click on that, and let's see what comes up. And it looks like they've got a helmet cam on there, and they're just previewing some of the things that they do. Looks like a pre-ride checklist they've got for motorcycle riders, classroom, and looks like they've got some tips scanning on riding a motorcycle. So that's pretty neat. That's just an example of one of the things you can do with QR codes. Now again, you can also use tablets too. What we have here is we've got just an iPad, and we've got the free scanner app on there, and what we can do is we can just bring that right over the GoEtag logo, and that's how fast it was. And what it did is brought us right up to the site. And if you go on the site, GoEtag.com, you can go in and you can actually create just a simple e-tag, okay, and you can build it right there, and you can create it yourself, print it, and make a label if you want. You can even go in and make a more complex tag, and we have a form on there to do a contact e-tag. This is all free, and again, just head over to GoEtag.com GoEtag.com and you should be able to do it. There you go.